Hello YouTube, Kaitlyn here, and have you and your best friend ever had a crush on the same person? Uh-oh. I've seen some comments recently with people asking for advice on what to do when you and your best friend have a crush on someone, so I thought that I could give you some of my own experiences on the subject. Because I, in fact, had a crush on the same guy that my best friend did. The sad part about this story is that we are no longer best friends, and I kind of feel like that was part of why we're no longer friends. We were both in 10th grade, and we met in history class, and she was my first best friend in quite a few years. I hadn't really had a best friend throughout middle school and the beginning of high school, so this was a big deal to have someone that I could be like girly BFFs with. But then there was this guy. It was a guy that I had a crush on in 9th grade, and it had continued to 10th grade even though I didn't admit this to my friend at the time, and she ended up developing a crush on him too. I tried to figure out from him whether or not he liked me or her or really anyone. Because quite frankly, he was a little bit of a player and didn't really want a girlfriend in the first place. When I found out that he wasn't interested in dating me or her, I tried to tell her this so that maybe we could both get over him together and just move on, but it didn't really work that way. Instead, she kind of got mad at me and thought that I was trying to take him all to myself, which I wasn't trying to do, but it just ended badness all around. We didn't have like a crazy catfight blow up or anything. We just kind of stopped calling each other, and she didn't really invite me over to her house during the summer, and I didn't invite her, and by the end of the summer she invited me to her birthday, which was like the one time, and I realized she'd moved on. She'd gotten more friends and wasn't really interested in hanging out with me as much anymore. This was very sad for me because I have a hard time making female friends, and I realized it was kind of my fault. If one, I had been upfront with her from the beginning that I still did like him, then maybe she wouldn't have thought that I was trying to manipulate her into not liking him anymore and me getting him and backstabbing craziness. And two, I probably could have approached it in a different way than going behind her back and talking to him about whether or not he liked her or me and then coming to tell her that, because that's not very convincing. You don't want your best friend coming to you and saying, oh yeah, that guy that you like, yeah, he doesn't like you back. But I would also say that if you're in her situation where you find out your friend likes the same person that you do, maybe not to be so harsh with them. I still to this day wish that whatever weirdness had happened, we had just talked about it rather than kind of ignoring one another until we grew apart. Moral of the story, don't manipulate your friends to get a guy, and don't ditch your friends if you happen to like the same guy. That's 2 morals. I can count. So what do you think? Would you be able to forgive your friend if you ended up liking the same person? Wonderful into the story, neither of us ended up dating that guy, and she's now engaged to the guy that she dated in high school instead. Happily ever afters, yay! So tell me in the comments what you think, and remember to like, favorite, share, and subscribe if this video made you smile. See you guys next Thursday. Dance, 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 to dance. Oh, what is your name, bunny? What have they decided?